Welcome to the New Look at the World channel. Today, we will talk about the mysterious prophet from Bavaria, Alois Irlmaier, and his predictions, as well as look at astrological forecasts for the coming year. Alois Irlmaier, whose prophecies inspire both admiration and fear, predicted many events, including natural disasters, wars, and economic crises. In this video, we will try to understand what humanity might expect in the near future. Get ready for an interesting and informative journey into the world of mysticism and science. Alois Irlmaier, the prophet from Bavaria. Alois Irlmaier, 1894 to 1959, was one of the most famous prophets of the 20th century. He was born and spent his entire life in Bavaria, Germany. Irlmaier became known for his amazing abilities to predict the future and help people find missing relatives and friends, especially in the post-war years. His predictions covered a wide range of events, from personal tragedies to global catastrophes. Early years and development of the gift. Alois Irlmaier was born on June 8, 1894, in the village of Skirnit, Bavaria. From childhood, he displayed unusual abilities, often predicting minor events that later came true. However, his gift of clairvoyance truly revealed itself during World War II when he began seeing the future with frightening accuracy. Post-war years and gaining fame. After the war, Irlmaier became a true legend in his native Bavaria. Thousands of people turned to him for help in finding missing relatives and friends. Thanks to his visions, many families were reunited. It was during this period that he gained wide recognition and respect, becoming one of the most revered people of his time. He gained his unusual fame after a high-profile trial initiated by a local priest who suspected him of fraud. In court, Irlmaier demonstrated his abilities by accurately describing what his wife was doing at that moment. The judge sent an assistant to check his words, which turned out to be true. After that, Irlmaier was acquitted, and his reputation as a true prophet was only strengthened. Alois Irlmaier predicted a major earthquake in Tokyo that would cause massive destruction, affect millions of people, and result in enormous economic losses. In densely populated areas like Tokyo, such disasters can lead to humanitarian crises and significant recovery efforts. According to Irlmaier's predictions, there will be a volcanic eruption in Hawaii. Lava flows will destroy nearby villages, and local residents will have to evacuate. Volcanic activity in Hawaii is a constant threat, and such events can significantly impact the local population and tourism industry. Irlmaier predicted a powerful tsunami in the Indian Ocean caused by an underwater earthquake. The tsunami waves will hit the coasts of India, Sri Lanka, and Indonesia, leading to significant human casualties and infrastructure damage. Special attention should be paid to warning and preparedness systems for such events. He also predicted an escalation of conflict in the Middle East. This region has long been a zone of political instability, and a new wave of violence could lead to even greater destruction and humanitarian crises. The conflict will affect countries such as Syria, Iran, and Israel, prompting international reaction and intervention. During the war, Irlmaier saw bombings, mountains of weapons, and other horrific scenes associated with military actions. He believed that his visions were related only to current events, but after the war, the nature of his predictions changed. Irlmaier began to see the future, describing even more terrifying events. One of Irlmaier's most famous predictions is related to the so-called yellow dust. In his visions, he saw this dust covering the land, destroying all living things. According to him, this dust would cause epidemics and diseases previously unknown to humanity. He also predicted that the use of this weapon would have terrible consequences for all parties involved in the conflict. Irlmaier repeatedly warned about the possibility of a Third World War. He saw troops from the east advancing on Western Europe. According to him, China would seek to conquer India using a secret weapon that would take the lives of millions of people. This would lead to outbreaks of epidemics and global catastrophes. Irlmaier predicted that nature would respond to human actions with a rare phenomenon: the world would plunge into darkness for 72 hours. This would be the beginning of the end, which he described as a night covering the entire earth. He saw that after this night, a new era would begin, with people once again believing in God and living in peace and harmony. Predictions for Europe. Irlmaier predicted that Europe would face a disease causing instant blindness and loss of sanity. He also spoke of future political crises and wars that would lead to significant changes on the continent. According to him, many European cities would be destroyed, and mass migrations would begin. Mysticism and spirituality. Irlmaier often emphasized the importance of spirituality and faith. He predicted that in the future, many people would return to faith, sing Christmas carols, and light candles before icons. He believed that only through faith could humanity overcome all trials and find peace and tranquility again. Alois Irlmaier remains one of the most mysterious figures of the 20th century. His predictions continue to spark interest and debate. Despite the fact that many of his visions seem frightening, they also carry an important warning about the need to be prepared for any challenges. His life and predictions remind us that the future is always uncertain, and our strength lies in faith, hope, and readiness for change. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel New Look at the World to stay informed about the most interesting and relevant predictions and forecasts. Leave your comments and share your thoughts on what the future holds for us. Let's explore this mysterious and unpredictable world together.